Greetings, my name is Nick Sweeney and I'm here to present my submission for the USDA Innovation Challenge. This is an Android application called Smart Crops, and it was designed to help a user select the ideal crop in their state. There's two tools available to help them do that. We're going to look at the crop selection tool first. So the first thing the app does is it's going to request a data set from the USDA to get all the information we need for this app. And now they're going to select their state. So we don't have every state available in the US, only ones where we have historical USDA crop data. So let's look at Colorado, and now we're going to pick our crops. So let's look at corn, and we need to put in the price, so the user can put in the price that they expect to get paid for corn by the bushel, or they can use last year's price. And when they use this option, this is coming from a USDA report from 2014 that contains information on the national averages of crop prices. So now we're going to pick a crop that we're going to compare corn to, and let's do winter wheat and get its last year price per bushel. And the last thing we need to do is put in irrigation cost. So the user can put in the irrigation cost per acre that they believe they'll pay, or they can put in the irrigation cost per 1,000 gallons. And when they use this cost per 1,000 gallons, it's going to give them a little bit more accurate results on the next page, as you'll see, because it will use this cost when determining how much it's going to cost them for irrigation. So it uses each crop's average irrigation need, and then it uses what they pay for water by 1,000 gallons, and it uses that in the calculation when determining the yield, and I'll show you that on the next page. So Smart Crops recommends corn over winter wheat, and you can see that's because the return, which is yield times the price, the crop price that they put in, that return is higher per acre than winter wheat, even though the irrigation cost is a little bit higher for corn over winter wheat. You can see that the irrigation need is about 400,000 gallons per acre on average, and it's less for winter wheat. So hence the price is more for corn, but still with that return being that much higher, Smart Crops is still recommending corn as the ideal crop. So the user can go back and compare other crops together to find the ideal crop, or they can click on an icon from here and get some really detailed information for that chosen crop. And they can look at the ideal crop or the runner-up. And what's neat is they can go in here and they can find all the readings that the USDA has made available for that crop in their state. And we can see the yield average again here, the water use average in inches here, because that's how the USDA records it. And they can look at that. And what's neat is they can come in here and click right on one of the lines in the graph and get really detailed information that the USDA has given to us for that crop in that state for a certain year. You can see planted acres, irrigated acres, the irrigation per acre, yield per acre, and also the irrigation water sources. So that's all the information that the USDA has made available for that crop in that state for that year. So now I'm going to quickly show you the details tool, and this is used to let the user jump right to that graph that we just saw without making them go through the whole selection process. So they just want to come in and pick a state and check out some information about crops. They can come in here and do that. So we're going to look at cotton in California. You can see all of the readings that we have from the USDA, all the years where the readings are from, the yield average, cotton is in pounds, the water use average. That's a pretty high water use average for cotton in California there, almost 32 inches per acre. And same thing, they can come in and look at different years and get some really detailed information that the USDA recorded for that year for that crop. And putting these two tools together, hopefully this will be able to help them determine their ideal crop in their state. Thanks for watching.